welcome back to the channel, guys. So we're back in ETS2, and just like the title says, we are testing out an experimental beta. I'm not going to get into the depth of it because honestly, it's a lot of stuff that I'm not going to pretend I understand. Basically, this beta is a performance beta. That's what I'm kind of taking it as. They're supposed to do something to the game where it loads faster, which I did notice it does load a little faster, but also your FPS are supposed to be a lot better. So as you can see, we have the FPS counter up there. I don't usually have that on when I'm recording. I usually have it on for me to see, but not for you guys to see. I thought for the sake of this update, I would put the FPS counter up there so you guys can see what's going on. So let's head out here because we do have a job lined up. And do I not have a GPS in this? What is that thing? Is that not a GPS or what? Okay, so, well, that's alright. We'll have to do it the old-fashioned way. Do I have that set up? Yes, I do. Okay. Okay, hold on here. Okay. So, one issue that I have with Fanatec, which I don't really have a lot of issues with Fanatec, but I recently just painted my, painted a wall in my room, the back wall where my TV and my PC are on. I painted it black, so it looks really cool. But I had to disassemble my sim rig here, and anytime I disconnect the pedals and when I reconnect them, I have an issue with the connector, so that's what that was. But anyway, I have the scaling set to 200. I want to put this through its paces. I'm still only running it in 1440 because I don't really see that much of a difference between 1440 and 4K. So probably outside of this video, I will mess with my graphic settings to see what I can do to see if I can get any more. Oh God. Okay, why are the brakes so touchy here? That's that's odd. But what we really want to do is we just want to test and see if the performance is any better. Now, it's still not like the best indicator because we're not using mods, and I don't feel like any of these updates really do anything for mods. I mean, it's for the base game. Let's see, what job did we take? Salt and Spices, Luxembourg to Strasbourg. Okay, so we will take that job. Alright, so we get a little drop in FPS you've seen there. That's pretty normal. You would think that they would have possibly done something. Whoa, these brakes! What is going on with the brakes? Brakes not good. Brakes not good. Probably something in the settings. I'm not really going to worry about it too much though, because, like I said, they haven't done anything to the driving physics or anything like that. These are settings in the game that I haven't changed because this is a profile that I don't play on a lot. Because this is an experimental beta, they said you should use like a new profile, so that's what we're doing. Did I set this up? Nice, I did. Okay. Alright, so there is her hull right there. And we'll do our tug check. Right? We got it on. And let's go. So the real test with this will be when it comes out live and we see what happens with like the traffic mod, which you all know I absolutely love the traffic mod. Oh, come on, man. It's fine, it's fine. And I gotta say, ETS2 gives me more problems than ATS does. Yeah, performance-wise. ATS, I can usually get a decent 60 FPS from that all the time. ETS2 is the one that usually gives me difficulties. But so far, so good. Even though, like I said, you know, we don't have any mods on, so even though the game runs nice and smooth in the vanilla game, it doesn't mean it will when you have more mods. And we still got a little bit of drop there, man. We still got a little bit of drop, which, you know, I don't know. I don't know how to feel about that, really. Yeah, it keeps dropping to 58 now. In the past, I've been used to this dropping like rate 1 frame, which, you know, don't get me wrong, 2 frames isn't the end of the world. It's not like that big of a deal. Oh, wait, am I doing this? Yes. This brake really needs to be adjusted. But I mean, if it just drops a couple frames here and there, it's not too bad. You know, it's funny. I heard someone say, I didn't hear someone say, but I read. And oh, come on! I turned them on, didn't I? See, I don't like these trucks that don't show you. Like, where on this truck does it say my headlights are on? I have no idea. Well, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. This isn't our main profile anyway. We are just testing the performance, which, you know, if we just drop 1 or 2 frames here and there, I would say that's not bad. And this is an experimental beta, so this isn't like, you know, the end result. So I kind of feel like if they can get it where it only drops 1 or 2 frames already in the experimental beta, then that's doing pretty good. I would almost be tempted to try putting the AI traffic. You know, I may do that. I may do that off camera though. Trying the AI on there, because this update I don't feel is going to change a lot with the mods. Good thing I don't have to get off there. But it's rerouting me. But that's not That wasn't the route it was showing me, going down there, was it? Ah, man, I don't know. Oh god, I have fatigue on on this profile. Oh no. That makes things a little tricky. So I know content has been pretty scarce on the channel, and I do apologize about that, guys. A lot of things have been going on. You know, mostly health related. And again, like I'm fine, but there's just some things that I had to get straightened out. And at the moment, I'm still like dealing with the whole sleep apnea thing. I did finally get the CPAP machine, and it's a bit of a it's a bit of an adjustment. It's something that you definitely have to get used to. Look at the look at that reflecting off the back of that trailer. I don't think I've ever seen that in this game before. That is kind of cool. That is kind of cool. But yeah, so I got used to that. The one night I had with it, I slept for like 6 hours, and I gotta say, I woke up, I really did feel refreshed. I didn't feel the need to take a nap that whole day. But I'm having issues with the mask leaking air. So it's just things that you gotta adjust and get figured out. Look at these red lights. Have I just not played this game in a while, or does the lighting look different? I don't know. Let me know in the comments, guys, if you guys am I crazy, or does the lighting look different? It could just be me. I haven't played this game in a while, so it could have been like that. But for some reason, I don't remember the traffic lights having that glow like that. Okay, let's get over. But yeah, man, my room is coming along quite nicely. There's still a couple things I want to do to it. I want to get a large digital clock for one that I want to hang on the wall behind my TV. The clock's really cool. I had the clock already in mind. I just got to get it. It's a digital clock. It's like RGB colored. It tells you the temperature in the room. It tells you like what day it is and stuff. And it's nice and big, and it'll be so nice to have behind my TV because the majority of the time I'm in my sim rig. So if it's behind TV, I can just look up and see what time it is. And also, I would really like to get back into streaming. I know I keep saying this. I really do plan to get into streaming once I get the whole sleep apnea thing taken care of, and once I'm not so damn tired all the time, I will get back into streaming. I don't like this truck. I don't like it at all. And so it'll be nice to be able to monitor the time. Also, on that wall that I painted black, I plan on putting RGB lights, kind of like framing the whole wall. And then, like, I know you guys can't see, but like the wall to my right, I plan on getting a huge tapestry. It looks so cool, guys. It's like a cyberpunk cityscape. It's going to cover the whole wall. It is pretty freaking awesome. You know, I think it's important for, you know, everybody to have like a space in their house that they can just kind of go and relax and do whatever they want. You know, and with my space, I have my guitars in here so I can play my guitars, and I have, you know, my TV so I can watch TV, I can play video games, I have my PC. You know, this is like my man cave slash, you know, office space for my YouTube and all that. So yeah, it's really cool, and I'm really loving how this room is shaping up, man. And painting that wall black is just insane. Like what it does for the ambience in the room, and also when you're like watching TV or playing games and you have that black wall backdrop, it's just so much better. The wall to my right that I was saying that I'm going to put that big tapestry on, like technically I could probably paint that whole wall black as well, and then hang that tapestry on it, and it would look really good. But I don't think I'm gonna do that. Then again, man, I don't know. I don't know. So I will say, so far so good with the FPS. It's been pretty steady. Oh, but anyway, yeah, I was reading on Facebook, this guy was saying that, he goes, you know, just because you guys are getting a constant 60 FPS, that doesn't mean that the game's running at a smooth 60 FPS. And I was kind of thinking, like, at first, I was like, what does he mean? But then the more I thought about it, I was like, you know what? I kind of understand that, because it does seem like at times, like, it'll say 60 FPS, but I don't know. It does these weird things where it doesn't look like it. Like, there's been lots of times where I felt it dropped a frame, but I look at the FPS counter and it's saying solid 60. So I kind of understand what he says. I don't really know what the issue is with that. Do I have this on or off? Oh, okay. I have that set to toggle. That's why. That's why it's breaking like that when I let off. Damn it. Okay, we got that fixed. Oh, we got police up ahead here. Pulling over someone. At least it wasn't a trucker this time. Let's... Okay, why are you going so slow? Was that cop back there? Don't want that cop to scare you. Oh, wait a minute. No. Ooh, I almost went in there. Alright, so we're good on fuel. Yeah, so far so good. It's running well. And of course we're driving at night. That's always just my luck. Yeah, there we go. That's much better. Braking is much better now. Oh yeah, I don't need to do that. Where am I going? Let's slide right over to this one here. So, you know, another thing is, I've really been struggling with what content to put on the channel. Do I go the typical YouTuber route, and, you know, worry about views, but then not be happy with the content I'm putting out? Or do I put out content that I enjoy and let my channel kind of tank? Because to this day, like, the biggest thing on my channel is the Fern Bus stuff. And honestly, like, I don't, the guys that are still playing it, especially on console, I just don't understand. You know, I mean, I understand that it's the only game that we have on console of that kind. But I don't know. I don't know how you guys can sit there and play that game so much. Oh, wait. Okay, I'm going this way, I think. God, I hope. No, I wasn't. No, wait. Oh, that lane over there. God damn it. We're still good. We're 29 minutes out, so. And so we're only dropping like 1 or 2 frames and it goes back up to 60, so that's very promising. Like I said, especially considering that this is just the experimental phase of it, so yeah, very promising. Anyway, like I was saying though, like I don't really understand how y'all can just play that game so much and put so much hours into it when the FPS and everything is just so bad. It's just so bad. You know, and it's, I just can't bring myself to play it and enjoy it. But we haven't given up on console. I have not given up on console. So, you know, anybody that watches me for console stuff, you happen to be watching this. You know, no worries. I'm not done with console. We'll get more games going on there, hopefully. But again, I do want to get more sim racing stuff on the channel because I'm really enjoying my time with that. I've been finding out that, you know, that's what I've been really enjoying lately. Whoa. Ooh, I did not see this road. Good Lord. And this is going to be a hell of a year for sim racing on console. So keep a lookout for that. I am going to get probably Project Motor Racing on PS5. AC Evo, maybe, I don't know. Right now, I'm not too impressed with the game. They have to show me a lot more. I'll be honest with you guys, if LMU comes out on PlayStation, I'm definitely going to get LMU on PlayStation. I definitely want to see what that's like if it comes to console. Then we got NASCAR 25 coming out in the fall. I'm going to get that. Oh gosh, I did it again. What? Gosh, there's something behind me too. Wait, we need to straighten this up. I'm just talking away and missing roads here. All right. Okay, here we are. 90. That's going to be a difficult one. Yeah, we're not going to go there. Let's just play it safe, guys. We'll just do that. All right, so I think this was a success. Like I said, I don't know what it's going to be like with mods, but performance-wise, it ran really well. I'm excited to see. Oops. Let me put up that there. I'm excited to see. Yeah, I'll be excited to see though what happens if I change and play around with the settings a little bit to see what I can do with it. Possibly just bump up the scaling a little bit more. Maybe I'll try that, and we'll see what happens. Let's find the parking brake here, and let's uncouple, decouple, uncouple, whatever. All right, guys. So that's the job, and yeah, not too bad, man. Not too bad. Let's go continue. Let's see here. Let's drive. I know it's not going to go into the loading screen. Damn. So I noticed even on the loading screen where before the FPS would drop down into like the 20s for me, now the one time it dropped down to like 48, and the other time it only dropped down into the 50s. So even the loading screen, the FPS is staying higher. So that's pretty cool. This is going to be update 1.55. So I imagine they're going to do this for ATS as well. I mean, if they do this for ATS is going to run really good for me then, because that game runs better than this one anyway, and this is running really good now. So that's where we're going to end this video today, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you're having a fantastic day. I hope you stick around with my channel, because I promise we will get more console stuff. I have so many plans. I want to do a lot more stuff. I want to bring the channel, higher. I want to get to 4,000 subscribers so bad. I would love to hit 5,000 maybe in the next year. I think that would be great. We just got to find the right game. We got to find the right game that I'm going to be passionate about and play, and you guys will be passionate about. And I think we can figure something out. So again, guys, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you, and we'll see you next time.